Yo, what in the world? I'm in the middle of processing a Tyler Toffoli video, and Max Domi just got traded! Max Domi! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, Max Domi and a third for Josh Anderson! Whoa! Okay. This is my immediate reaction, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's not a lot. It's not a lot, but like, what you're doing here is you're swapping the RFAs and you're including a 78th overall pick. 78th overall pick right here for the Columbus Blue Jackets, what they're getting in the Max Domi package, and Josh Anderson going back the other way. But my goodness, Marc Bergevin, man, he said he wanted a big goal-scoring forward, and that is exactly what Josh Anderson is when he's healthy, at least. Because Josh Anderson, take a look at the profile. This guy, born in 1994, he's 26 years old, drafted in 2012, scored 27 goals last year in 82 games, but this year he was riddled with injuries. It's why he was in a position where his RFA holdup and his contract was so disputable and mysterious and unexpected, because we didn't know how much money this guy was going to be able to make because he was out the whole year. As for Max Domi, well, the Blue Jackets, they have been in the market for getting themselves what would be defined as a number one point scorer. We saw this several times with the talks about how Artemi Panarin left and how they were in for Laine and all that stuff, but I don't really know if that's what they're getting here. Now, I know we can play the, oh, look at what they did in the past game, which is kind of what we did earlier with Josh Anderson and the Habs, but Domi is a guy who was just under a point per game a year ago, so he certainly still has that status as being a guy who probably might be able to reach that realm again, and if the Blue Jackets get that, then what they're getting is a number one point scorer. It's just, wow, it's interesting to see the RFA swap here. Now, I will say this, though. If you're on the Montreal boat and you're saying, okay, what about the pick? The Habs have picks, man. The Habs have been acquiring picks, wheeling and dealing, taking out their vets, putting in draft picks into the system for the past few years now. So they've been building themselves a good prospect pool. The value of a third-round pick to the Montreal Canadiens is different than the value of a third-round pick in general and the value of a third-round pick to most teams in the NHL. Marc Bergevin said it himself, the Habs are in a position where they can move draft picks and they can move prospects to improve the team in the now, which is what a trade like this does. It's just, you could debate, okay, who would in theory have the bigger impact on a hockey team, a healthy Josh Anderson or a Max Domi? So that indeed is the question here. It definitely is not a move that I think is one with a clear winner or loser. I think at face value, a lot of people would say that Montreal lost this one just because Domi and a third for Anderson, two RFAs who have had down years, and a third-round pick. But, you know, depending on how things go out in the future, we've noted this in a few videos, but Marc Bergevin rarely loses trades nowadays, so we're going to have to wait and see in a year or two, I guess, who really does win this trade. But for now, it is Domi and a third for Josh Anderson. Talk to me in the comments if you think I hope you enjoyed this video. That Troll9. I'm going to upload the Toffoli video after this one, and bye.